Welcome back to Striving Artists. I'm your host, Arlene. I'm so excited. Deena and I are here at Jean Lottie's deck, pretty much, or upstairs deck, and it's part of this iconic building that is in Yorkville. Unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to it, but they're going to have a new location.
Yes, they're rebranding and expanding, going forward into even more exciting things.
Amazing, cool. Well, I'm excited because you're going to lift me up and make me feel comfortable under my skin, in my own skin, I should say.
Even more so, than you are,
And while she's doing that, we're also going to chat a little bit more about, running a business and all this stuff. So, first question: what are tools that you've used?
Being a visual artist, having a professional book is your calling card. So as well, have a good business card.
Yes.
So some printed literature and something electronic that you can send to people to introduce yourself. So a portfolio is basically pictures of your work. So I have an online one. So I consider my Instagram my electronic portfolio, with little bits of behind the scene life in there too. But it is professional client worthy, so I can refer potential clients to it. And a hard copy book, so you can take it with you, and whether it's a modeling agency or a musician you want to do makeup for, give them something to look for in print, because to look online electronically doesn't necessarily read what it's going to look like in hard copy, and some people want to see that if there's going to be a poster or something in hard copy. So a really great book. Keep updating it. I'm updating my book as we speak, and from actually having a great professional portfolio book to the pictures inside, updating fresh work, what represents you now and the type of clients you'd like to get. Professional-wise and contact-wise, anyone who I've worked with, I've asked them, is there anyone in their life that they know who will need makeup artists coming up? And often people will say, I did one woman who's the chairman for the Dragon Ball in the Chinese community, and she loved the work I did on her for a gala, and I did her daughter's makeup for her wedding and 2 of her friends. So that's how it ripples through when you're just polite and considerate to people. It doesn't have to be a big manual on, guidebook to success. Be yourself, people will like you. Sure. And stick to your word, deliver a little more than you can. A woman who runs the orange helicopters that fly emergency people from hospital to hospital in Toronto, a woman owns that. I did her makeup. And her tip for me, which I always ask clients, what is your tip for me as an entrepreneur? And this one in particular said, never put your service on sale. So no markdowns, no discounts, offer something extra. So if someone books a makeup application with me, I will offer them a brow shaping to go along with it. Wow. Or I'll get them some products that they like from my friend Janice Carroll Cosmetics, who I work with, and throw that in for them. Or deliver it to them a month later, saying, I know your look, I know your style, here's a little gift. Keep yourself in their mind.
So, like we chatted before, working with local artists, for example, these guys in Yorkville, got your friend Janice. Do you find that it's super important to work with people that you're close to, not only location-wise, but even they become your friends, or maybe you've inspired your friends to have a business in the creative world, along with Janice and along with Jane and Jillian. Do you find that that's something that you've, in your past of your freelancing, that you've come across?
I think that's key, because for me, I like connections with people, and makeup is a way that I connect with the spirit of people. Getting to know who you are in a 40-minute booking is really incredible, and I make some good friends. So relationships help build successful business and profits. So for me, noble profit is important, and that is for me, it's a gift economy where I'm not just consuming everything, where we're giving as friendships. We'll bring lunch for each other.
Nice.
We'll do giveaways.
Right.
We'll do meetups where we'll bring in other successful people who've been down the road before us to offer advice. And so I would say connection builds relationships, and that's what sustains me.
Right.
Whether you want to call on them just to meet, and as an entrepreneur, meet people often. Schedule that in so you don't get lonely and feel isolated.
Okay.
And
That's a good tip too.
yeah, create your own office,
Right.
building wherever you meet, whether it's a cafe or a place like this, where I know I can always come and say hi to Jillian, and we can talk about the next project we want to do or an event that we can book here.
Right.
So visiting and meeting in person is vital. Yeah.
Especially this day and age where we're always on our phone too.
We're always on our phone, so be on your phone connecting to who you need to, because I think that's where the alchemy starts
Right.
for the next project from what you're already doing. Yeah, virtually you can communicate that, but to actually make it happen, I call it venue creation. You need a venue. It's a place that holds you.
Right.
It's like our face holding a look.
Yeah.
There's a place that needs to hold what's going to happen.
And what's interesting, I think, for all of us, creative artists, creatives, I should say, is that we're doing the same thing in creating art, like creating our lives. I think even if you're not creative, and you're always creating your day.
You are.
Right. So I think that these tips that you're giving us would help anybody, whether they think they're creative or not, or
It's true. It's true. I asked a pharmacist I had once why he chose what he did. I said, "Oh, you must really like science." He goes, "Yeah, you're a makeup artist. You're very creative." I said, "Yeah, so you're very logical?" And he said, "No, I'm actually very creative too." And I said, "Tell me about that as a pharmacist." And what was creative to him was understanding a diagnosis for someone and the treatment in the prescription that they had, and what that did. So there's the word alchemy again.
Yeah.
How was that helping them? And he found that fascinating.
Cool.
He liked exploring what that was.
Nice.
I wonder if he's a doctor now. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, I want people to find you.
Thank you.
If you need makeup done by Deena, and you want to even reach out to maybe even collaborate with you, where can we find you?
Sure. My portfolio is on Instagram at Deena Pro Makeup, which is my name, Deena Pro Makeup. And I'm on Facebook under Deena Elieff, and Google me. Just Deena Elieff, Elieff. I'm there.
Thank you so much, Deena, for being here with us. Make sure you guys check her out online if you need your face to be made up, and such a great soul. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook, like our page, and we'll see you guys next time. Deena's gonna finish my face.